Oh, I played that one masterfully. I am a tactician. The truck driver's sitting right over there. I'm not going to point the camera at him because that guy's a nut. He first went past me. I didn't greet him. I don't speak unless spoken to. Well, even if they say, I wait for them to. He doubled back and handed me a folded $5 bill, which I put in my right pocket. Didn't buy anything inside the store. Then he came and started to ask me about questions about the holy day. And I'm already beginning to judge his appearance and his dialect. And then he begins a slow, it's not really Socratic method, a slow questioning. And at one point I told him that I'm Jewish. No, I don't believe in Jesus, because that's how they start a lot. It's a tactic, this questioning, like you're interested in what the hell I think. And then I can see he's beginning to override me. I explain clearly why we Jews, and I ask him, do you know who created hell? The concept of eternal torture. And he says, well, that's only for demons, not. And well, and I'm going to do this pretty shortly here, quickly and stuff. As he kept on, and while he's talking, I'm listening to him trying to control the trilling of his R's in Arabic. He was clearly an Afro-Arabic Ishmaelite. Probably been like that for a long way. He's not from Africa. He speaks Arabic. That's why when I used my tactic, which I knew would force him away from me, I actually said it in a mixture of, I think I actually did it in Hebrew. I didn't do it the Arabic way. He was hellbound. He was asking, don't you think Jesus is coming back? No. In Jewish texts, the Moshiach only comes once, not twice. He says, all these wars, they're attacking Israel. He started. But when I told him, I said, you're not going to convert me and stuff like that, he continued, persist. He assumed that where, it's hand on the finger on the chest and the other hand cupped under the elbow, like as a curious student, like a sign of, that's a submissive posture, in case you're not aware of that. When somebody assumes that, I'm truly curious in what you think. No, he was trying to dictate to me what he thinks. So when I saw that it was really going nowhere, in a split second, I knew what to do. I reached in and I took that folded $5 bill and flung it perfectly about 10 feet behind him. To him, driving that truck over there, it's occupying blocking about 7 parking spaces or more at Starbucks. There are morning crowds there. They actually need that parking space. A lot of the employees will park there. And he's sitting there running the engine right now. And he may know that I'm on camera. He's just sitting there, and I'm worried if he's not a jihadi. Because, dude, I can spot dialects and shit like that. Arabic's but it's different. The Spanish R trilling of R's is different. The Scottish trilled R and the Russian trilled R are almost identical. But if you ask an Arabic to pronounce the letter R, they'll go ar, ar, ar. I have a good ear. I have a good brain. And no 5'9", 150-pound truck driving guy who grew up in a Muslim country speaking Arabic and now claims to be Christian is going to convince me to worship somebody that really violated a lot of our laws. And he was telling people, according to his apostles and what they wrote down, that, well, Jesus played these word games and stuff. That's what he was trying to play with me, was word games. He understands English perfectly. I spoke clearly and enunciated every syllable perfectly, and 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So once again, somebody tries to convert the old Jew. And I'm thinking right now, because that trucker I turned in the other day for parking in the fire zone, he's based here in Pflugerville. That may be, I can't see any. Actually, that truck appears to not have any. I don't have my glasses on. I already looked at it with my glasses on. There's really almost no numbers on it, no designation. But yeah, you're not converting this Jew. I'm tolerant of Christians as long as you don't try to tell me the Word of God, your version of the Word of God, because nobody has a completely accurate version of it. And I'm going to go with the one that was a translation that was done by Jews working for a Christian group who were true scholars of Paleo Aramaic, Paleo Hebrew, all that stuff, Greek, Latin, and stuff. There's one Christian sect in this country that hired the best, and that's the one translation of the Bible. I have read Christian Bibles that are so watered down and chopped up and left off, let out. But that's because that's what people want to hear. That's what, the reason that we Jews have the best-selling book on earth is because it's not really our words. It is the Word of God. That's all we were chosen for. And you Christians want to kill us because Jesus chose us to occupy the city of God and be closest to the throne of the Lamb. Revelations 22, the final chapter. That's where Constantine and the Nicene Council cut it off. That's the way they wanted it in, was mentioning that Jesus, was going to be the new God. That's exactly, if you don't get it, the throne of the Lamb was the phrase. And from the throne of the Lamb shall flow the river of life. Is that a metaphor, or is it going to be the actual reality in the future? I don't think so. Y'all have a good day. And next time, stay more than arm's distance from me. Because if you start showing the shortest line, especially if at this point in time, if you're a Christian or a Muslim, I'm feeling kind of crabby and stabby. Thank you very much. Y'all have a happy pagan Saturnalia. I'm sorry. Y'all call it Christmas. Jesus was born in the spring. This is the celebration of avarice, festival of avarice. It's actually Saturnalia, I believe it is. The winter solstice. Okay? Let's get shit straight. You're not going to con this Jew, motherfucker. Ain't happening. Your bullshit education does not supersede mine, and you're not going to convince me of anything that I don't already know. You better drag out a shit ton of evidence. I don't think you can, because I've already looked. Okay? Okay?